So you can have the perfect strategy, right? The most accurate entry trigger imaginable, and still completely blow up your account. Why is that? Because when we're talking about 0 days to expiration options, zero DTEs, your trading system is only as strong as your risk management. Seriously, without a rock-solid framework for survival, you're not really trading, you're just gambling with extra steps. Today, we're not just going to talk about risk, we are going to build your professional survival kit, piece by piece. Okay, let's dive.
But first, we've got to get the important stuff out of the way. Please remember, all of this content is for your education. It's for informational purposes only. We are not financial advisors, and this is absolutely not financial advice. Trading options, and especially zero DTEs, carries a massive level of risk. Always do your own research, and please consult with a professional before you make any financial decisions.
Just let this one sink in for a moment. This isn't just some catchy phrase. It's basically the law of gravity in the zero DTE world. I mean, think about the discipline, the focus it takes to grind out profits over days and weeks. Now, just picture all that hard work, all that progress, just vanishing. Gone in a single afternoon because of one emotional, oversized bet. The line between a great day and a catastrophic one is razor thin. So the key takeaway here is this: managing your risk isn't just a good idea, it is the only way you're going to survive and thrive in this game.
Okay, so before we get into any formulas or hard rules, we have to understand the battlefield. And make no mistake, it is a battlefield. Zero DTE options are not just faster versions of regular options, they are a completely different animal with a unique and totally unforgiving risk profile. Truly getting this, really internalizing these differences, is the absolute first step toward protecting your capital and building a real, lasting edge.
This slide really breaks down the core dangers perfectly. First, let's talk recovery time. With a multi-day option, if a trade goes against you, time can be on your side. The market might dip, but you could have days for your idea to play out and be proven right. With zero DTE, you have hours, sometimes just minutes. There is no tomorrow. Second, time decay, or theta. On a normal option, theta is like a slow, steady leak. On a zero DTE option, it's an avalanche. In those final hours, the value of your position is literally melting like an ice cube on a hot stove. And finally, outcome certainty. By the end of the day, your option is either in the money and worth something, or it's out of the money and worth exactly zero. It's a binary event, hero or zero, and that just dramatically raises the stakes on every single trade you make.
So, because of those unique dangers, no recovery time, that hyperfast decay, and that binary outcome, we arrive at our first and probably most important rule. For standard options, a trader might risk 2, maybe 3% of their account on a high-conviction trade. For zero DTEs, that is just professional malpractice. The professional standard is to risk no more than 0.5% to 1.5% of your account on any single trade. Now, I know your brain might be fighting this. It might be saying, that's way too small, I'm not going to make any real money. That right there, that's the gambler's mindset talking. This isn't about being timid, it's about being strategic. It's about making sure you can survive the inevitable losing streaks to stay in the game for the long haul.
Okay, so we know we need to risk less in percentage terms. But what does that actually look like? How many contracts is 1%? If you're just guessing here, you're setting yourself up for disaster. The solution is to remove emotion and opinion from the equation entirely and instead rely on a precise mathematical formula that builds your defense for you.
This right here, this is going to be your new best friend. It's a simple 4-step process you have to use on every single trade. Step 1, determine your total risk in dollars. Just take your account size, multiply it by your risk percentage, let's say 1%. That number is the absolute maximum you are allowed to lose on this trade. Step 2, define your risk per contract. This is simply your entry price minus your stop-loss price. It's the real, tangible risk on one unit. Step 3, calculate the maximum contracts. You just divide your total dollar risk from Step 1 by your per contract risk from Step 2. This gives you the exact number of contracts that fits your risk plan. And finally, Step 4, and this is maybe the biggest test of discipline, you always round down to the nearest whole number. No exceptions. No, oh, it's close enough. Round down.
And check this out. This is where it all clicks. This table shows the formula in action perfectly. Look, we have one trade setup, the same entry, the same stop, but we've got 3 different traders with 3 different risk tolerances. The conservative trader risking just 0.5% buys 7 contracts. The moderate trader risking 1% can buy 14 contracts. And the aggressive trader pushing it to 1.5% takes on 21 contracts. The market opportunity is identical for all of them, but their position size is tailored perfectly to their personal risk tolerance. This is how pros control their exposure. Risk becomes a deliberate choice, not some emotional accident.
So proper sizing gets you into the trade safely. That's your proactive defense. But what happens once you're actually in the trade and the market starts moving? Well, you need an active, reactive defense system, a capital shield. This is where we layer in stops and hard limits to protect you not just from the market moving against you, but also from your own emotional impulses in the heat of the moment. A truly professional approach uses what we call a triple stop system. Think of these as 3 different tripwires protecting you. First up is your price-based stop. This is tied to the price of the actual stock or index. If it breaks a key level, your original trade idea, your thesis, is now invalid, so you get out. Second is a percentage loss stop. This is your absolute pain point based on the option's price. Let's say a 50% loss. This protects your wallet, no matter what the thesis is doing. And third is a time-based stop. This is a hard rule, for example, to get out of all trades by 3:30 p.m. Eastern to avoid that insane end-of-day volatility and gamma risk. And the rule is dead simple. Whichever of these 3 stops gets triggered first, you obey it. Instantly. No hesitation, no second guessing.
All right, now we zoom out from the individual trade to your entire trading day. The daily loss limit is your ultimate circuit breaker. It is a hard, predetermined, non-negotiable rule. If your account drawdown for the day hits a certain percentage, you stop trading, period. You close the platform, and you walk away. This single rule is the #1 defense against what we call revenge trading. You know, that emotional spiral where you take bigger, sloppier trades to try and win back your losses, which almost always leads to blowing up an account.
So, what's the magic number? Well, the professional consensus is between 2% and 3% of your total account value. If you lose that amount in a single day, you are done. It doesn't matter if the most perfect A+ setup in the world appears 10 minutes later. You stop. This discipline right here is what separates the pros from the amateurs. It prevents one bad day, which everyone has, from turning into a devastating, account-crippling event.
And we can zoom out one more level. Just like we have a daily fire break, we need a weekly one too. This should be set somewhere between 5% and 7% of your account. What this does is it prevents a string of bad days. You know, maybe the market conditions just don't favor your strategy that week, from compounding into a really significant drawdown. If you hit your weekly loss limit on a Wednesday, you don't trade Thursday or Friday. This isn't a punishment, it's a strategic retreat. It means you take the time to step back, review what went wrong, and come back fresh and clear-headed next week with your capital still intact.
And hey, if you ever wonder why these hard limits are so critical, I want you to burn this slide into your brain. This is the brutal, unforgiving math of recovery. A 20% loss doesn't require a 20% gain to get back to even. It actually requires a 25% gain. A 50% loss, which can easily happen in one bad week of revenge trading, requires a staggering 100% gain. You have to double your remaining account just to break even. So the crucial point, maybe the most important point of this entire explainer, is that preventing large losses is mathematically way more important than chasing huge gains. Your #1 job as a trader is not to make money. It's to preserve the capital you have.
So let's put it all together. This is your system. This is the checklist that separates the professionals from the gamblers. 1. Risk just 0.5% to 1.5% per trade. 2. Use that 4-step formula to calculate your exact size on every single entry. 3. Protect every trade with the triple stop system. 4. Obey your 2-3% daily loss limit without fail. And 5. Respect your 5 to 7% weekly loss limit to protect your long-term viability. This is your complete survival.
Look, we've just laid out a complete, professional-grade risk management framework. The logic is sound, the math is clear, and the rules are simple. The system itself isn't the hard part. The hard part is you. It's having the iron discipline to follow these rules every single trade, every single day, especially on those days when you feel frustrated or maybe a little overconfident. The knowledge is right here. The execution, well, that's up to you.
If this explainer gave you a real edge, if it helped you build a more bulletproof approach to your trading, do me a favor and give it a like, and share it with another trader who needs to see this. And make sure you subscribe to the Elite Trade Radar channel, because we're dedicated to giving you the professional systems and the discipline you need to gain a real edge in these markets. Thanks for watching.